I mentioned this title during the fantastic review of Super Spike V-Ball, which can be found on this very channel. The two games have a lot in common. 4-player support, developed by Technos Japan, published by Nintendo, heck, they've even shared a cart. But while V-Ball reminded us of Double Dragon on Sand, Nintendo World Cup paints a very different picture. A differently violent picture. With BARF. No, not John Candy. He's been getting lots of play in my reviews lately, hasn't he? Straight out of River City, it's Kunio-kun and his ragtag team of brutal miscreants. Much like their more popular beat-em-up outing, the violence is cranked up, eyes will bug out of heads, corpses will litter the pitch, dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria. Only this time there's a secondary motive: play some soccer. And in this respect, Nintendo World Cup has me split. On the one hand, it's a fun game, a triumph of this whole arcade style that emphasizes action over strategy. Not to say strategy doesn't have its place, there's a variety of settings that let you set your team's AI. But don't think your Catenaccio defense is going to stymie opponents like Ajax defeating Inter in the 1972 European Cup final. Thank you, Wikipedia. That might work if this game played by the rules. But the rules don't account for power shots, players rendered unconscious but left on the field like Ward dead, or parking your player-controlled character on top of the opposing goalie and just bicycle kicking everything over his head. Here's the thing, calling this a good soccer game is like calling a goldfish on a bun a delicious sandwich. Technically it's correct, but it doesn't do justice to the level of weird involved. In Japan, this game was presented as a side game to what we know as Super Dodgeball, and was a tournament between 13 high school teams. Fortunately, all of this predates the popularization of the Vuvuzela. This Western version would then be re-adapted for the Japanese Game Boy, where it serves as a sequel to itself. This is getting into some hardcore Back to the Future nonsense here. Let's see some more violence to clear our heads, shall we? Much better. Nintendo World Cup does several things that I frankly wish certain other soccer games, here's looking at you, Mega Man, would have incorporated. Like being able to see your AI players' responses when you're asking them to pass. And in this respect, it's fairly sophisticated for its age. But if you want true-to-life soccer action, and a proper appreciation of the sport, look elsewhere, man. Nintendo World Cup is for people who want a fun game to play with friends, either head-to-head or co-op. Just take it easy on the AI in those first couple stages. That J. Beagle Aaron Asham fight was enough of a massacre. We don't need... Oh, good lord.